Hey everybody, and welcome to AJS News for the first of 2 videos this week.
But first, a new word from our sponsors.
Hey gamers, Billy Mays here, and I'm here to talk to you about the one thing on all of our minds, your pubes.
Billy Mays, what are you doing here again?
Oh, it's you. Is there anyone else there? I'm not sure you really meet the requirements here.
Hey, you take that back, Billy. I'm a man. I got pubes.
Alright. Well, I'm here to show you the latest and greatest way to take care of your bush without mangling the goods. The Lawnmower 3.0.
Alright, how does it work?
Well, it's a groin trimmer, so you trim your hair down there. You know the old ball beard?
There? No, you're crazy.
Whoa, calm down. This isn't a beard or hair trimmer that's chomping up your crotch. This is specifically designed for that area, so you won't get nicks or cuts or a fully perforated scrotum. With the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0, you can't cut yourself. You're fully protected.
I don't know.
Plus, you know what they say, when you trim the hedges, the tree stands taller.
Give me that.
Click below.
Get 20% off plus free shipping plus 2 free gifts when you purchase the new Perfect Package 3.0 kit with my code AJS20 at manscaped.com. Help us out, click the link, check it out for yourself.
Perforated scrotum is no joke, everybody.
I swear, Billy Mays hates me.
Yeah.
I don't know what I
Guys.
did to him.
Billy Mays. All right, guys, this I'm serious. This product is freaking awesome. Okay, I use it. My favorite thing is that LED light. Actually helps out quite a bit. No, I'm serious. I used it and I was like, man, this works really, really well. I don't know. I was kind of scared at first to use it, you know, in the sense that shit, am I gonna mess things up? But like, it's impossible to mess up. So
You can't cut yourself.
you literally cannot. It's fucking awesome. Like, even my girl was playing around with it when she saw it. So, anyways, guys, seriously, consider it. Manscaped 3.0. It's their best version. Click the links down below. It supports our show. Obviously, they are sponsoring this video. We appreciate it. So, click the link below. Go visit the website. Check out the ball toner and deodorant and see if it's for you. If not, then we appreciate it anyway.
They also have great underwear, by the way.
Yeah. All right, so let's get straight to the news.
All right, we've been joking and talking quite a bit about Warzone and the fact that it's filled with filthy cheaters and that the PC audience is terrible. And so Warzone and Call of Duty Activision have decided that they're going to strike back and they're going to do something about it.
Yeah.
Now, they've already banned about 70,000 cheaters, but now they've announced that they're going to do
I can't wait for all 4 of us to play and just kick the ass of everybody that we play against.
I just want to play against someone who
We
is...
do not need to cheat.
I want someone to be, in our game, to be Neo, just like flying around the match. Like,
Oh, you want to see cheaters.
Because it's kind of funny, and this kind of ties into what they're doing. So right now, the big thing, and it's really kind of satisfying, is they've announced that Warfare and Warzone players who report potential cheaters will receive an in-game notification to let them know that the offending player was banned, right? So you had your game ruined.
Nice.
You don't have a lot of time to play video games. Someone ruined your entire afternoon. You report them. Now you get to know that they're banned.
Good.
The other thing that they've announced, which sounds really hilarious, is they are going to make the cheaters play against each other.
Oh, I
So
love
any
that.
suspected cheaters will be put into a match, and maybe it'll be like this whole cheater battle royale thing.
Yeah.
And
It's a trap.
I would pay-per-view that just
Yeah,
to
I
watch
really would
to
wanna
watch these
see that.
matches. Now, in actuality, it's not going to work the way people. It's fun to joke about. There's not going to be 150 cheaters all at once. It'll be 75 cheaters and 75 non-cheaters, just like miserable because there will be like Neo fighting Goku fighting Superman. They'll be running around all these overpowered people, and so it'll probably be miserable for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I hope not.
But they're doing something about it, and that's a good thing. Now, they may have stepped over a little bit too much, and so the way that Warzone bans people is through self-reports, right? So you can report other people who are cheating, but there's also a piece of software that goes around, and if you are 501, says this person's 501, they're ghosting through walls, they're doing all sorts of cheaty things, instantly ban them. Well, the software was tweaked up a little bit. Now, the problem with that is it's catching some people who are not cheating that are probably pretty good at this game. Now, those people are instantly banned with no appeal. No matter how much money you've spent.
Nah, see, when I last talked about it, you need to find the people that are that good and then get a human approval just to make sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So according to them, temporary and permanent suspensions from all game modes are final and are not subject to review. And so they will not allow you. So if you do well in a game and the anti-cheat software flags you, or if something happens where, I mean, it's going to be the minority of people, but if you spend money in this game and it flags you and you're banned, you are banned from all of their stuff, and there's no review, there's no appeal. It was such a problem for so many people that there's a change.org petition that was, the only reason I mention is on Reddit, people were talking about getting flagged by it. Now, a lot of people who are probably cheating are like, yeah, it got me too. It's like, well, you were flying, so I don't believe you.
Like some people don't deserve it.
Wall hacking.
But
I don't think people fly around in Call of Duty.
But
Hacks aren't that crazy.
Well, they can be. They just don't want to be banned immediately. So they're trying to do something about it, and they're trying to come up with a good system to make sure that cheaters, get banned, and that not cheaters continue to play. But there's going to be some rockiness in the transition.
You make enough money, you have to have at least a small team to review the edge cases of somebody being that good. And if that guy wants to pray, look, I got banned, but I didn't cheat. I just recorded all my footage. Check it out.
Yeah.
There's no way for him to.
There's no appeal.
He can't even submit that footage.
There's no appeal whatsoever. Yeah,
I know. That's fucked up. So they need a team to review it, or hire some people. And I think that's how it should be. In the future, when you have these larger games that makes millions and millions of dollars, that they plan to do esports, that they plan to have a bunch of streamers and pay them, $50,000 to play it for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could take some of that money, you could pay some people, and you can kind of clean the game up in a better way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Activision can't because they've been firing all of their GMs for the past 5 years, and they're like, well, we don't need them. It's like, well, you actually do, and this is one of the reasons why you do. So
Blizzard,
stop firing.
Activision, Blizzard, right?
All right.
They're WoW people too. Oh my God. Anyways.
On to the next one. Let's continue with the hacking discussions. So if you are a Nintendo account user, there is a small chance that you got hacked.
Excuse me?
Nintendo revealed Friday that 160,000 accounts were breached since the beginning of April. This is the first that they've made. They knew about this, but this is the first that they're letting people know. So people were reporting that they had.
You better change your password from Superman 12345 to something
Shut
else.
up! I recently just bought Final Fantasy. Put my credit card on there.
So you need to make sure that your password is secure. They're going to go out and reach out to people, but people were reporting that their accounts, the balances were missing, or V-Bucks for Fortnite were purchased. Wow. And so people had hacked into the accounts, and they were taking all the personal information. If there was money on the account, they took all of it or spent it all on other things. And so maybe your password shouldn't be password. Or
guys, change your passwords now.
Well,
if you're
I need
Nintendo,
to go home and change it. Sorry, guys.
Nintendo Switch, change it.
Mm-hmm.
Change it.
You go through.
If there's a way to look up whether your account has been compromised. You know what I mean? But many times when the companies are compromised like this, they'll send an email out.
Yeah, that's what they said they're doing.
Or they'll just reset them all. And it's like, recently we had a security breach. You must reset your password.
So
I haven't gotten an email yet, so.
Yeah, but do you check? Would it go into your spam?
No.
See, that's the other issue. So Nintendo encouraged customers to check their purchase history for any unauthorized transactions. Make sure you're not buying Fortnite money when, you shouldn't be buying Fortnite money. Credit card information wasn't exposed, but if there was an account balance, it's probably gone. The company says it's emailing affected users, urging them to change their passwords. So just check, just to be sure.
I will look after
change your
these
password.
news.
All right, more hacking news. The source code
Damn it.
for both CSGO and Team Fortress 2 was released and leaked this week. And now it's older code, but the fears is if this source code gets out into the wild and someone has access to that, they could, in theory, compromise all of the machines running on those servers, right? And so according to Valve, some of this stuff is older. They knew some of it had been leaked before. They just had never told anyone that they knew about the leaks. But a lot of people have gotten to the point where they just didn't want to play Team Fortress 2 or Counter-Strike Go right now because that information is out. I mean, you don't want to be playing on servers running this information if you also use your computer to do banking and to access your email and all those other things that everybody uses their computer
Yeah.
for. One of the alarming things kind of about this story is this code apparently was leaked 2 years ago, and Valve knew that the code was leaked 2 years ago. Apparently, the hacking groups are like, yeah, we've known about this code forever. We just didn't want to acknowledge that it was out because we didn't want to get in trouble. That means that the potentially bad hackers that wanted to do bad things have had this information for 2 years, and this is the first that I've heard about it. So I don't know if you guys knew about this
No.
already.
I don't play those games, but I know people that do, and they haven't had their credit card stolen. So I'm not sure if they were mining everybody's data and taking all their credit cards.
Don't know what they were
Over
doing
those
with it.
past
If
few
anyone
years.
has done anything with it, it was just like Valve. Valve has kind of assured people that's like, look, especially Team Fortress 2, not enough of the information was leaked, and they assured us that because the full CS:GO source was leaked, and they're like, look, they can't have done anything with it. We were watching the situation, so
I don't know enough about source codes to understand this leap in logic where when the source code for a game is released, that means now your credit card is being taken.
So
I don't understand that. Where I'm playing a video game, my video game is separate from my personal information.
So what they can do with the source code is they can look and see if there's any sort of vulnerabilities in the code itself, and then they can go if you're logged into the game.
And the game has administrator access across my entire system?
Yeah, I mean, when you play games, you
Give it administrator access?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I don't even want to play any games on my computer.
No,
Yeah.
Joe,
Turn
here's
it
what
off.
you look. This
Turn
is
it off.
it's 2020, all right. This is going to happen,
Yeah,
all
it
right.
is.
So what you need to do is whoever you get your credit card with, you just make sure that you have anti-thief protection.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I could call my bank and say I didn't charge this.
Yeah, I was speaking to one of the angry Army members who is actually a data security expert for the Air Force, and he was saying that one of the best things that you can do is you have a separate user account on Windows for gaming and just gaming, and you do nothing else but game on there, and you do any of your online banking on a separate thing, and apparently that degree of separation is something that can really help. Now, I don't do that yet, but I've been thinking about doing that because based on his
A lot more
recommendation.
stories about hacking and stuff. Well,
Yeah,
honestly, it's been
everyone's
there.
kind of bored, and it's like, you know what?
I'm gonna
Start hacking.
Well, it's been there the whole time. It's just
Yeah.
we didn't have a news show, number one. And number two, now that we do, we're covering every single time it happens.
Yeah.
And it's making me realize how important security is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right, now for the juicy bits this week, we again a beloved section for AJS News, Fallout. So let's talk about the Wastelanders release. And
Well, first, let's do the logo. An oldie but goodie. Wastelanders has released, everybody. Unfortunately, our Final Fantasy VII review has taken a long time. It's a long game, long footage. We did some parodies for it, so I'm still editing that together. Should have it out by either Tuesday or Wednesday. You might see this on Tuesday. I'm not sure. So I'm going to have this out as soon as possible. Obviously, that meant all of our time was in that game and not in Wastelanders. However, I have Delrith on the job, and so Delrith has reviewed it. And then after that, we can all jump in and maybe give you some extended discussion content after the fact.
How you gonna play?
maybe. Yeah,
But
maybe.
go
you
ahead.
play.
You might have dodged a bullet. It depends. But there's really not much coming out after Fallout Wastelanders in May, so we might have to go back, I think. Anyways, so what's the story in Fallout?
There's a bunch of PvE things to do now in Wastelanders. They did add some things to the game, and one player, Lizard Dinosaurus, on Reddit posted that he was using this laser cannon, really badass laser cannon. We got some footage of it, and he was playing in this PvE event, and then he died. And normally what happens is you can drop some stuff, but you keep your weapon, you keep your armor, and when you respawn, he didn't have his weapon. And then he's running around and he sees a friendly NPC using it. Now you can't kill them because they're friendly NPCs, and so he just lost his stuff. And so there's a bug in the game, and it's just a rare bug. But the NPCs just looted your weapons and took your stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now it's an isolated incident, and I'm sure that Bethesda will probably go and refund or give him his thing back, especially since all of his videos he posted some information and all of them got taken down immediately. So Bethesda's like, we'll give your stuff back, but please, this is allegedly take down these videos. But I found some footage of it. So they
do not take down those videos, dude.
Yeah, well, they're down.
No, they don't have the right to take his videos down.
Well, they don't have the right to take his videos down, but they're down. I had to go and find the videos.
They were like, "You want your stuff bad? Take the videos down."
It's like, I do want my laser, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a small bug, and we tease them.
Though.
Yeah, we tease them. I mean, I don't know. We're going to have to wait for the rapid-fire review from Dell to see whether the game has improved. So check out our review on that. And then wait around for another week or two, and then we'll have our opinions on that as well after we get a chance to jump in.
And then the final little thing I wanted to talk about was, it's a rumor, but it's a very exciting rumor from my childhood. OJ and I actually were talking about it this morning. Perfect Dark. It's a rumor that Perfect Dark may be getting a remake.
Since when are you a mega fan of Perfect Dark?
I love Perfect Dark. I mean, after GoldenEye, Perfect Dark.
Those were the games I grew up with.
Oh, I love those.
I had a 64. I never had a PlayStation, so I played these instead.
Oh yeah, it was
Use a
great.
laptop gun.
Laptop gun was great. Like the actual being able to set AI in your shooter, like with your death match with your buddies, was just it was so satisfying. So, just rumors that the studio has some like job postings, and that there are some people. There's whispers about them maybe working on a Perfect Dark sequel. So that would be very exciting.
Yes.
I don't remember much about Perfect Dark. I think it was on Xbox, and it was like a launch title, wasn't it?
It was Nintendo 64. You had to have the. I think that was one of the ones you had to have the expansion pack, like the
original Xbox. Original Xbox had the Perfect Dark on it, I think.
Was there another Perfect Dark?
You don't remember?
I just remember the 64 one.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, that's where it started. And then you got GoldenEye and that whole, legendary first-person shooters. But, yeah, I don't really remember the original Perfect Dark. I think I just remember the Xbox one.
Yeah, that was like, until Halo came out, that was like the shooter of choice.
But it's not one of those franchises like, oh, man, I can't wait. I need another Perfect Dark. I need a laptop gun. I've seen that 1,000 times in Borderlands and shit like that.
Yeah, but
I don't think that the character, her character wasn't all that compelling. Don't remember her name. Don't remember the story. Can you guys tell me anything about Perfect Dark?
The co-op was
I didn't
amazing.
think so.
Okay.
She was an operative. She was a spy. They just
co-op was amazing.
Yeah.
And what else? What about the story?
It's basically a female 007.
Yeah. It's like Rare lost the license.
Who was the boss or who was the villain?
I can't
Terrorist.
There you go. Point proven. Alex, who's
Stop
the boss?
ruining my
Who was the villain?
childhood.
We played it for the multiplayer. We
Exactly.
didn't play it for that. You
Who
play
was
those.
the boss? Who was the villain? You don't know either. Point proven. Nobody remembers the campaign in Perfect Dark.
No,
But you're right. You're right. The reason why you played is for the multiplayer.
And it was
the
incredible.
Multiplayer
Yeah.
was fun. Yeah.
Rare was so ahead of its time, and it kind of launched.
But Rare is not Rare anymore. Let's talk about that.
Well, it's not being
Rare
made-
is not Rare.
Yeah, but it's
and
not
so
being-
we're not going to get this amazing, experience that you guys were talking about. It's going to be a completely new thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new thing. I mean, we could still be excited about something that was, there's a lot of
Or
nostalgia
Hunter
for
the
it.
Reckoning.
Yeah, seriously. So,
Y'all are going to ask for that, and it's never going to happen.
No.
I want it to happen. Hunter the Reckoning 2, and Hunter the Reckoning Trace.
Bring back my childhood. That's fine.
yeah, I mean, they're already bringing everything back, and
Yeah,
they're doing such a good
exactly.
job.
Remake.
I mean, look at all the
they've done
good.
a great job.
Star Trek is in a great spot. I love
Sure.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Fine. Did you
Gonna
hear
be
the new
amazing.
female-centric Star Wars that they're
Yeah.
doing? Yeah, because that made so much money last time.
Yeah.
All right, and it worked out so well last time. Guys, basically, y'all are excited for your nostalgia coming
Yes.
back, and I see through what it is. Rare is a shell of his former self. Perfect Dark didn't really have memorable characters. It was just the multiplayer, and I think they're going to fuck it up. But that's my opinion. We shall see once we get there
we
and
get our
review it
hands
for
on
you
it.
guys. All right. That's if it even exists, because it's rumors.
It is a rumor.
rumor.
It's
Okay.
definitely rumors. But
All right. Well, cool, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode. Click the link below from our wonderful sponsors at Manscaped. Stuff actually, I use it. It works. And the ball toner and ball deodorant smells great. Girlfriend approved, by the way. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you when we do version 2. 2 episodes this week. So check out our second episode. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.